The Nevada desert was silent that night. Inside Area 51, dozens of military scientists monitored strange underground vibrations detected miles beneath the base. For years, rumors about hidden alien technology had spread across the world, but only a few people knew the terrifying truth. Area 51 had never been built to study extraterrestrials. It had been built to contain them. Deep below the facility, in a restricted sector known only as Chamber Zero, a massive metallic object rested beneath layers of concrete and steel. The object had been discovered in 1947 after a mysterious crash in the desert near Roswell. No one knew where it came from. No one knew how it worked. But every few years, the object awakened. At exactly 2:13 a.m., alarms suddenly echoed through the underground halls. Red warning lights flashed. Scientists stared at their screens in panic as unknown symbols appeared across every monitor. "It's happening again," whispered Dr. Ethan Cole. General Harris entered the control room surrounded by armed soldiers. "Report. The object is transmitting a signal," Dr. Cole replied nervously. "But this time, it's stronger." The entire base began shaking violently. Somewhere beneath them, something massive moved. Security cameras inside Chamber Zero suddenly lost connection one by one until only static remained. Then the power failed. Darkness swallowed the underground facility. For several seconds, nobody moved. Then emergency backup lights activated. One scientist screamed. On the main monitor appeared a single message written in glowing symbols that slowly translated themselves into English. "The gate is opening." Before anyone could react, a deafening metallic sound echoed from deep below the base. Something inside Chamber Zero had opened. Armed soldiers rushed through the underground tunnels of Area 51 while emergency sirens echoed endlessly through the facility. Dr. Ethan Cole followed closely behind General Harris toward Chamber Zero. Nobody spoke. The fear inside the base was growing rapidly. When they finally reached the massive steel doors, they froze. The entrance had been destroyed from the inside. Metal walls were bent apart like paper. Claw marks covered the corridor. "Oh my God," whispered a soldier. Inside the chamber, the mysterious object no longer looked dormant. Blue energy pulsed across its surface like veins beneath metal skin. Strange symbols floated in the air around it, and the containment pod nearby was empty. General Harris grabbed his radio. "Full lockdown. Nobody leaves this facility." Suddenly, the lights flickered again. Movement appeared at the far end of the corridor. A tall shadow slowly emerged from the darkness. The creature was unlike anything human. Its skin was pale gray. Its black eyes reflected the emergency lights like glass. Long fingers touched the walls carefully as if studying human technology. The soldiers raised their weapons instantly. "Don't move." The being stopped. Then every electronic device in the hallway shut down. Weapons failed. Radios died. Even the lights disappeared. Only the creature's glowing eyes remained visible in the darkness. Then a voice echoed directly inside their minds. "You were warned not to open the gate." Several soldiers collapsed in fear. Dr. Cole stared at the being in shock. "You can speak English?" "We can speak every language." The alien slowly stepped closer. "For decades you studied our technology without understanding its purpose." General Harris tried restarting his weapon. "What do you want?" The being turned toward the chamber behind them. "The signal you activated has already reached them." Before anyone could ask who they were, the entire base trembled violently. A scientist's terrified voice suddenly screamed through the emergency speakers. "Unknown objects detected above Area 51." The alien closed its eyes slowly. "They have arrived." Outside Area 51, the desert sky turned blood red. Military radar systems detected dozens of massive objects descending through the clouds at impossible speeds. Fighter jets launched immediately from nearby air bases, but pilots quickly realized these crafts were unlike anything on Earth. The UFOs moved without sound, without wings, without engines. Entire formations hovered motionless above the desert while lightning flashed around them. Inside the underground base, panic spread rapidly. Scientists attempted to shut down the signal coming from Chamber Zero, but the alien object continued transmitting powerful pulses directly into space. Dr. Cole faced the extraterrestrial creature cautiously. "What are those ships?" The being looked toward the ceiling as though it could see through the Earth itself. "The collectors." General Harris stepped forward angrily. You brought them here. No, the alien replied calmly. Humanity did. Suddenly, explosions shook the base. One of the UFOs fired a beam of blue energy into the desert nearby, instantly vaporizing an entire military convoy. Security monitors across Area 51 displayed terrifying images of giant triangular ships hovering over the facility. Then every screen changed. A symbol appeared, the same symbol from Chamber Zero. A message translated across every monitor worldwide. Earth has been located. People across the planet watched in terror as news broadcasts captured glowing objects appearing over major cities. Governments declared global emergencies. Military forces prepared for war. But inside Area 51, the alien creature revealed an even darker truth. The ships above you are only scouts. Dr. Cole felt cold fear spread through his body. How many are coming? The being stared silently into the darkness. Enough to erase your civilization. Suddenly, the underground chamber activated again. The metallic object began opening wider than before. Bright blue light exploded through the facility. And from deep within the glowing doorway, another figure stepped out. But this alien was not peaceful. Its eyes burned red. The red-eyed creature emerged slowly from the glowing portal inside Chamber Zero. Unlike the first alien, this one wore dark metallic armor covered in strange moving symbols. Sharp mechanical devices floated around its body like weapons waiting to strike. Every soldier inside the chamber aimed their guns instantly. The creature tilted its head slightly. Then the massacre began. Invisible force waves slammed soldiers against the walls. Weapons twisted apart like metal toys. Alarms screamed through the underground base while scientists ran desperately through collapsing corridors. Dr. Ethan Cole barely escaped behind a control station as sparks exploded around him. The peaceful alien stepped forward protectively. You must shut down the gate now. General Harris shouted at surviving soldiers. Seal Chamber Zero. Massive steel doors began closing slowly around the chamber. But the red-eyed being raised one hand. The doors stopped moving instantly. The entire underground facility trembled violently. Above the desert, giant UFOs fired beams into the mountains surrounding Area 51. Explosions lit the night sky, while military jets disappeared one after another. Human technology was useless. Inside the chamber, the two extraterrestrials faced each other silently as blue and red energy surrounded them. Dr. Cole noticed something terrifying. The portal behind them was growing larger. Shapes moved inside it. More creatures were coming. What is that thing? He shouted. The peaceful alien looked toward him. A doorway between worlds. The red-eyed alien suddenly spoke for the first time. Earth now belongs to us. A powerful shockwave erupted from its body, throwing everyone to the ground. Computers exploded. Walls cracked open. The entire base began collapsing. Dr. Cole crawled toward the control panel near the portal. Warning messages flashed across every screen. Core overload detected. The peaceful alien grabbed Dr. Cole's arm. If the gate remains open, billions will die. How do we stop it? The alien pointed toward the glowing reactor inside the portal. You must destroy the core. Outside, the sky above Area 51 filled with hundreds more UFOs descending through the clouds. Humanity's final hours had begun. Area 51 was burning. Smoke rose across the Nevada desert while destroyed military vehicles covered the ground around the secret facility. Above the chaos, enormous alien ships blocked the stars themselves. Governments worldwide had lost contact with entire cities. Panic spread across Earth. Inside the collapsing underground chamber, Dr. Ethan Cole stared at the unstable portal growing larger every second. Strange screams echoed from within it as shadowy creatures moved through the blue light. The peaceful alien stood beside him weakly injured. The core must be destroyed before the invasion begins. General Harris loaded the last ammunition into his weapon. And if we fail? The alien remained silent. That answer terrified everyone. Suddenly, the red-eyed alien reappeared through the smoke. You cannot stop evolution, it said coldly. The portal expanded again. Massive clawed hands slowly emerged from the glowing doorway. Dr. Cole realized millions of creatures waited on the other side. Humanity had no chance. Then he noticed something on the control screen. The portal reactor was unstable. If overloaded, it could destroy the entire underground base and everything nearby. including themselves. Dr. Cole looked toward the others. There's only one way. General Harris understood immediately. You're going to blow up Area 51. Dr. Cole nodded slowly. The peaceful alien stepped forward. If the gate is destroyed now, your world may survive. Outside, emergency broadcasts warned civilians across Earth to prepare for impact as more UFOs entered the atmosphere. Dr. Cole activated the overload sequence. Warning, reactor detonation in 5 minutes. The red-eyed alien screamed furiously and charged toward them. Gunfire erupted. Blue and red energy exploded across the chamber. The portal became unstable, shaking violently as lightning filled the underground facility. Dr. Cole turned toward the peaceful alien one final time. Were we ever alone? The being looked at humanity's frightened scientist quietly. Never. The countdown reached 0. A blinding explosion erupted beneath Area 51, sending a massive shockwave across the desert. The alien portal collapsed instantly. Every UFO above Earth suddenly froze in the sky. Then, one by one, they vanished. Silence returned. Area 51 disappeared beneath fire and sand. The truth about extraterrestrials was buried once again. But far beyond Earth, deep in the darkness of space, red lights slowly opened inside another massive ship. The invasion was not over.